Hello everybody and welcome to another review here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel with me, Tom Jurassic. So today I am really excited, guys. We are taking a look at my most anticipated Mattel figure of 2019. This is one which I've been really excited for. I've been really intrigued to see how it's going to look in person, and really it does not disappoint. It is, of course, as you can see, the Mega Dual Attack Amargasaurus, another sauropod to join the Jurassic line in the summer of 2019. We've got our massive Brachiosaur, but here, we have got an Amargasaur, a smaller sauropod, but an exciting one nonetheless. And yeah, I am very excited to take a look at this toy. So, if we bring it in nice and close, take a look at this bad boy in the packaging for you guys. You can see that face looks absolutely beautiful. Really nice use of some red paintwork around the eyes. Really cool spine details. Moving down the figure's body, some really nice details and texturing on the stomach as well. Some great detail on the legs and the tail. And lots of really nice stuff that I am excited to look at out of the box. Now we do also, as with all of these Mega Dual Attack figures, have the play features on the top. So one feature triggers movement in the neck and the other triggers movement in the tail. Now, just like with all the other Dino Rivals figures, we do have the Jurassic World logo. We have, if we move this out, got the Dino Rivals logo along the front there, alongside the Rex and the Triceratops. Owen Grady there, and the Amargasaurus. Now on the side of the packaging, we do also have that Dino Rivals logo. And if we take a look at the back, you can see we have got some nice detail on the back. We've got the figure, a little bit of the facts card. You have got the Amargasaurus, if I bring this in, fighting the Concavenator from the original line. And we have then also got the Suchomimus, the Stegosaurus, and the Quetzalcoatlus. So some really cool other figures in the Mega Dual Attack assortment. And you can also see, again, some simulated movement of the Amargasaurus alongside this really nice render on the back. And then on the other side of the figure, as you can see, we do have that Jurassic World logo there, which is persistent across the board. So that has really been your look at this figure in the packaging. I absolutely cannot wait to get this thing out of the packaging. For £25 at Smith's here in the UK, it is an absolute steal, and I really cannot wait to take a look at this thing, guys. So come on, let's do it. Let's dive into this one together. Okay, so here we have the Amargasaurus out of the packaging, and I'm honestly just as enthralled with this dinosaur out of the packaging as I was with it in the packaging. So that's a very good sign. Now what I'm going to look at first, because I always forget to do this, if we just shift my focus a little bit, you can see this beautiful Dino facts card we get with this figure. Really nice render. And this character has got quite low stats, because obviously it's a sauropod. It moves slow, it isn't very aggressive, it only really defends itself in herds. And we do, of course, have the nice Dino Rivals Facts logo there, alongside the Jurassic World logo. So with that out of the way, we're now free to really look at the Amargasaurus in all its glory. And the first thing I want to do is compare this figure to Alan Grant. So there you can see, for £25, if you cannot afford the Brachiosaurus, I know I've not picked it up yet because it's £70, it's a lot more money here in the UK, you can get a really nicely scaled sauropod. I mean, just look, if we were to position Grant here, you can have him looking up at it, and it looks really good. So really fantastic level of scale for the Mega Dual Attack line. They keep showing how much they can really push the boundaries with what toys they can fit in what packaging, and I'm really impressed. So with that praise out the way, this awesomely scaled toy will now move down the body and take a look at it. So the first thing to note, if we bring this in, we'll see if we can focus on it that close. Maybe we need to move it back a little bit. There we go. We have got this beautiful head sculpt, as you can see here. And this really is quite something. So this head sculpt has got red details here. It's got dark brown. It's got the jaws you'd kind of expect of a sauropod. It's got a light brown stripe, a red stripe, and it looks absolutely stunning. Really, really nice head. And the best thing here is it's on a similar joint to the Parasaurolophus head. So we can make it go up and down to the side, independent of the neck, which is a play feature. So really nice way to be able to get more articulation out of the Amargasaurus. Absolutely impressive. Really, really good joint here. If you guys can't tell, I am a big fan of this figure. Moving down the neck, you can see we will get that in focus for you. We have got a lot of detail. You've got really, really nice texturing and wrinkles here. They feel akin to the Apatosaurus in terms of the level of sculpting. And you then have got the dark brown spines, which give the Amargasaurus its unique character and its unique flair. However, these dark brown spines are not only obviously dark brown, they've got splashes of the red highlight colour which appears on the head and on the back as well. And that really does help the figure to pop a lot. It makes it look a lot more interesting and it looks great. And these feel very firm. They are, as you can see, a little bit bendy, but overall they feel really, really good, really high quality. Then we come down to the body of the figure, and as you can see, the quality just persists. It really is a great figure. We've got thermoplastic here for the back kind of pieces. Again, red highlights which go all across. If we bring that in a bit closer, get that in focus, you can see those great red highlights continue. And we then have got this really nice dark brown patterning on the back as well. And this looks really great. It blends with the texture. You can see we've got folds here, if we just get that fold in focus. And really, really great texturing for this sauropod across the board. If we then move down the legs, we'll use this front leg as an example. You can see again, if I get this in focus, beautiful attention to detail here. Really, really good sculpting on this figure. Lots of folds that kind of give you the illusion of weight moving around this figure and really help to characterize the musculature of a sauropod. They really went all in with this one and the result is very impressive. And some fantastic detail here. If I can get that in focus, there we go. All of the claws on this figure are painted as well. So all 4 sets of toes have got painted claws. As you can see, if we bring the back lot in and take a look at those as well, you can see great texturing on the toes and great attention to detail as well. So all looks fantastic. And then as we continue down the tail of this figure, you can see that the fantastic attention to detail and the fantastic sculpting continues. Everything looks flawless here. I mean, if I was to nitpick, the join here is a little bit unsightly for the joint, but beyond that, everything is honestly beautiful. Really, really impressed with this toy. It does not disappoint. It is beautiful. We do, of course, like with all the toys in the line as well, get a DINO fax scanner code. If I can get that in focus. Let's just try that now. Maybe not. We might have to do this manually. There we go. As you can see there, it is part of the DINO fax app, and it has got the Jurassic World logo just here as well. And one thing I do want to note as well is it does have some really, really nice coloured marbling. So if I just refocus on this, you can see there are little black polka dots here and there that kind of add to the overall texture and the overall detail of the dinosaur itself. So really over the moon with this one. A lot of attention to detail, and as you can see, it really does pay off. So if we move this figure back, there are 2 play features to it. So I'm going to kind of position it there, get it in focus. So the front button, this one, requires quite a bit of weight because it's moving a heavy part of the dinosaur, as you can see, but it brings that dinosaur's head down. So that's great if you want this sauropod to look like it's having a drink, if it's feeding, if it's raising its head up from the ground equally, you can do that, and you can elevate how much pressure you put on it to get that movement slower as well. So this feels like a really heavy play feature, but it feels good, it feels solid, you know, and it works well. It really does look fantastic. And then the other play feature, like with many of the Mega Dual Attacks, if we press down, you can see we get a little whip from the tail. So if I was to stand Alan there, you can see he's gone flying. So a really, really cool defensive feature, especially for a sauropod, because I think that's the kind of thing you'd expect them to have. And you can just see, again, taking in the majesty of this toy. It really is one of the most beautiful entries in Mattel's line so far. I am really, really impressed with this toy. So we'll bring it in once more, get a little bit of a closer look at that beautiful face again. And there you go, guys. So that has been your look at the Mattel Mega Dual Attack Amargasaurus. I am over the moon with this toy. For £25, it is an absolute steal. And I'm just going to say it right here, right now. This is one of the best toys to join the Mattel Jurassic World line yet. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited to pick this toy up when it releases? Do let us know in the comments below, guys. And as always, stay tuned for more Mattel reviews here on the Jurassic Park Podcast very, very soon.